Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to be taking a look at why we should always use tables in Microsoft Excel to improve our data analysis skills. But before we dive right into it with an example, I would encourage you to subscribe to my channel for the different tips and tricks on Microsoft Excel and on data analysis in different technologies. So let's get right into it. See, this is the data I have with me. It's data of different products. It has a date column, product, category of the product, salesperson, units sold, and the price per unit. Let's say I want to perform some data analysis or some data task on this data. So how do I do it? First, I'm going to convert this into a table. I'll go to insert and click on the table, and I'll say my table has headers, and you can see it has converted this into a table, and it has given the filter option and sorting option in the first row of the table. Now I can do different operations on this. Say I want to calculate the total sales. So I just type total sales as a new column, and it's so easy to add a new column of data to this table. You can see now, and I will do it. It is the total number of units sold into the price for each unit. So I'm going to do that equal to, see how easy it is to write the formula. It shows me which column I want to use for my operation, multiply by price per unit column. So it's more easily, I can debug it better and I can understand the functionality better rather than just doing it with formulas and ranges. So hit on enter, and you can see it has automatically copied it down, and there's no need for me to having to write the formula and then copy it down and all those other things which I would have to do in normal ranges. So that's a good feature. Now say I want to also classify this sales as good, bad, or average sales. So let me say I can create another table in the corner here. So I will say anything in the range of 0 to 300 is bad, from 0 to 299 rather is bad, from 300 to say around 599 is considered as average, and from 600 to say around 899 is considered to be good, and anything above 900 is considered to be excellent. I want to classify my sales as per this criteria. So I'll say this, name this as sales, and I'll name this as rating. Okay, I can do this in the normal way, but I'm going to do this by converting it into a table, and I'll show you the benefit shortly. So I can hit on OK, and now I'll directly create another column as a rating, and you can see it will automatically convert this into a column, and I hit OK, and I'll use the VLOOKUP function. Okay, the lookup value is, I'll click here, automatically it is showing me total sales, so it's easily more readable. The table array I want to use is this entire array, so you can show me the entire table is selected. You can see it has selected all. Then I'm going to say I want to return 2, that is I want to return the second column, so 2, and now you can see I hadn't had to fix. If I was doing this with a normal range using the VLOOKUP, I would have to fix the cell so that when I move below this range doesn't move below. Otherwise, for every record when I move or when I copy the formula below, this the references will also move below. I don't have to do all that fixing using the $sign once I use tables. So it has taken care of that as well. And lastly, I'll say an approximate match and hit on enter. You can see without fixing the formula with the $sign, it has given me this lovely classification. Okay, the beauty of having a table is I can add more rows of data, and it will already apply what formulas and calculations I've done earlier. So I'll just hit on tab, and I can add a new row of data. Say I want to add a new row of data, and this is the biggest flexibility I like of a table. So I'll say smartphone, electronics by Jane, and the unit sold is 5, 6, and the price per unit, let me give some random number as 500. And it automatically showed me the sales is excellent. I can change this number, and the formula will be reapplied again. So you can see it's how easy and how dynamic it is. Then you can also do different things. As I click here, I will go to the table design. I can add a total row, and I can do numerical computation. Say if I want the sum of the total amount of sales, or I want to find the standard deviation of the units sold. So you can see here standard deviation is showing me 1.66. That means on average the unit sold deviate from the mean by an amount of 1.66. So it is giving me this, plus I can, let us try to do count, and I can also further do analysis by say I want to find for each category what is the maximum sales. So I say electronics So I can get the total sales and units sold and also per person, so I can do again more detailed analysis using the table. If I want to remove the filter, I go to data and I can clear the filters. So you can see how easy it is to do data analysis with your table, and I can show you many other tips and tricks if you're interested. If you like the video so far and you want to see a part 2, do leave a comment and do leave a like on the video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.